Hello and welcome to Rich Coppin's Kenpo Karate Studio in Saugerton, Pennsylvania. Don't forget to check out my website, www.rckempo.com, and don't forget to subscribe to my videos. Okay, you can also check me out on Facebook at Rich Coppin's Kenpo Karate Academy. Today we're going to be going over an isolation drill, basic, taken out of the technique Thundering Hammers. The forearm strike off the block and our hanging arm technique is what we're going to be drilling. You'll see it thrown different ways, not always the same way twice. Some people like to work this on a more horizontal plane, some down real low, especially if they're shorter. Okay, a taller person might work this more on a 45-degree angle, and I've seen this done where people like to hook as they throw it. Regardless which way you do it, what's important is that you have the proper power to get the job done. Pain is what makes Kenpo work, that's the reality. The ability to make the person hold where it hurts. All right, and get that reaction, that natural reaction to set up your next shots. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that forearm strike, like I do with my students, and we're going to show it on a heavy bag and show it proper footwork and see what kind of penetration we get. All right, you should be doing these drills with all your techniques. I mean, just face it, definition of a basic in Kenpo is practicing your single moves. And in order to do that, you got to drill them. You got to drill them on pads, mitts, heavy bags, and you got to test these basics. And you got to do high reps to make them work. Okay, so got to put enough pizzazz, as Mr. Plana says, on these techniques and these moves to make the person react. Okay, so taking Thundering Hammers. All right, so from this set position, I don't want to be too far away from the bag, thinking that I got to get this block in here. Okay, so we're working on isolation, so I like to get closer to the bag, okay, where I would really be, after I did the block, my arm would actually be through this bag, okay. So this arm, I like to keep this here. If you want, when you move in with this hanging arm and work this basic, you can raise it up so you can burn in that feeling of loading the high cock position as you settle in with your strike. Okay, so I like to get close to the bag. This hand here, you can put it behind your back. You can load it high as you go, just like the technique calls for. It's up to you. Okay, so from here, I've got my hanging arm. I'm facing my work. I'm up on the ball of the foot. My toes are pointing in the direction I want to go. Main power principle here is backup mass. Okay, so that's me moving in line with my strike. Okay, so I'm here. I'm going to push off my push drag as I strike the bag. So from here. Good, one more time. Okay, if you want, you can, right from this position, you can work into the rest of your moves slowly, but I'd rather have you work your high reps. Okay, one after another. Okay, you can set the clock for like a 2-3 minute drill. You can have someone holding the bag so it doesn't fall over like that. Okay. So usually hanging heavy bag would probably be better. Have one of these over here, and you don't have to worry about picking the bag up if you don't have anybody. You can just keep hitting and penetrating. Okay, thank you for watching. Check out my other videos, and don't forget, check out my website. Don't forget to subscribe, www.rckempo.com. Thank you.